Hello again, hello everybody, and welcome back. Hope everybody's all safe and well. Okay, the rover. Well, she hasn't been started up for a while. Actually, I've just checked the points. The gaps were fine. Oh god, bloody hell, breaking necks to get in. So let's just start her up. I pumped the petrol up manually. Don't know how much is in here. She hasn't been used for a little while. Okay, I expect that starter motor is going to give me trouble again. Yeah. Battery a little bit down. It's been a while since I've started her up. Right, the story with the rover. Right, okay. Well, she's not for sale. Not now, anyway. Change my mind. You could say, yeah, again. Me and the wife had a long chat about it, and the reason why we bought this car was going to be used for our wedding. We get remarried again. And with all this lockdown and everything like that, we didn't get to use it, so we only went out in it for that first drive, and we clocked up a few miles and everything was all hunky-dory with it. Been no problems with it. It starts up all the time. I mean, it's been stuck here since, I don't know, from the last time I drove it, and it starts up okay. I mean, the carburetor could do with, probably might need a rebuild on the carburetor, which I might even do sometime soon. We were going to use it as a shopping car, but that didn't happen this week. We usually, like once a month, we usually use the car, well, used to use the Jag for shopping once a month. But as you can see, there's a big gap now because the Rover 75 has took its place because the Jaguar is no longer with me. It's sold. So if you subscribe to the channel to watch more on the Jag, I'm very, very sorry, but the Jag is unfortunately gone. Wanted the money to finish this one off, actually. That's why I'm not selling it now. There ain't much more to do on this car. It's just the bodywork. Like I said, the carburetor could do with a bit more better tuning. It's running a little bit lumpy. That's not bad really, since it's been on choking. It hasn't been started out, I don't know, a couple of weeks. But the thing is, I've sold the Jag. Like I said, I've sold the Jag, and I've bought lots and lots of stuff for this car to finish it off, and I'll give you a rough talk on what I've bought at the moment. Right, so a lot of you who own a P6 Rover, you always got the Continental kit which goes on the back, spare wheel. Yeah, I didn't really want one, so I've settled for a luggage rack instead on the boot. I've got that, that's already here, so that will be going on. And I've got brand spanking new mirrors to go on. They're not like this at all, nice rounded ones. So I've got them to go on. I've ordered a new radio to go in, digital type radio. I suppose it's meant to look like something like a authentic type thing, like back in the day. I don't know what it's going to look like when it comes, but it's picked up a bit now. Yeah, so I don't know what it's going to look like, but I got a radio to go in there, so that's on order. And I've run out of petrol. I've run out of petrol. I knew I should would. There ain't a lot in here. Yeah, so I've ordered a new radio. that's coming, that's on its way. I've got speakers to go in the back. I'm trying to think where to put some, if I was to put them in the front, whereabouts to put them. I don't want to carve the door cards up, so I'm trying to think if I can put them like maybe down underneath or something, like smaller, like tiny little speakers or something, screwed down on the bottom down there somewhere. I'm not sure, but if not, I'll just settle for the 2 parcel shelf ones. Yeah, so right, so we got luggage rack, mirrors to go on, new stereo to go in, speakers. Like I said, I've already got a brand new set of speakers. What else did I buy? I'm trying to think what else I've got. I've got another radiator, new grill to go on, because this one's got a little chunk out of it. I've had the grill for a while, so I'm gonna put that on. As you can see, I've had to make up this pipe for now, because I haven't got the trumpet piece what goes along here, so I've had to use just this piece of piping for the moment, so I can suck air. Yeah, she's definitely out of fuel. Oh yeah, she's out of fuel. I knew she would, because the reserve tap's out. So yeah, she's out of fuel. Bugger, I'll have to get some now. Yeah, and she's been running all fine, all okay. She hasn't used any oil, she hasn't used any water. Yeah, she's not been too bad. I've put if you can remember from one of the last videos, we've put that reflector on. That's on there now. I've also put this stainless steel tailpipe piece on, which makes the exhaust sound a bit funny since I put it on. The next jobs what I'm going to need doing is the bodywork. This back wing in sunlight, it looks absolutely terrible. So the bodywork is going to be next on the list for next year. But at the meantime, I just want to gonna give it another good cut in, and give it a good waxing for the time being. But I got a funny feeling somebody's been shooting an air rifle or something out here, because I got, or a BB gun, because I got loads of little pringing dents on the front wing, and there's one I touched in the other day on the door. And to me, it just feels like there's somebody keeps farting around with a BB gun or air gun out here. The seals I'm going to do black down the bottom. They got to be took off and redone. Oh yeah, the other thing I bought, I've got new spotlights to go on the front. Nice chrome set spotlights to go on the front. I've got to try and figure out how to put them on with some brackets, or I'll have to make up some brackets, I think. So in a minute I will show you all the bits I've got at the moment. The other thing I've got is on order and it's on its way, as well as the radio. I've got sun visors on its way, because I'm taking these out because I don't like them, and I've got a set of P4 ones on its way. Yeah, Rover P4, and I've seen somebody else with pictures put them in their P6. I can't think of the lady's name now, but she put a set in her P6 and I quite liked them. So I'm going to get rid of these because I don't like them, and I've had to cable tie them because they keep popping out. As you remember last time on a video I done, they just keep popping out. So I had to cable tie them to keep them in, which the new ones, when they come, I don't know if they're going to be longer, shorter, or what. I do not know. I can't remember. She had to do a bit of modification, I think, along this piece here, I think. So mine are coming with the other piece, the clamps to clamp it on here, the actual chrome ones. But there ain't really don't think there's anything I can screw it to. This is a piece of separate board and that's a piece of separate there. I don't think there's anything metal there to screw it into, I don't think. I mean, there's screws there which go into, obviously there's a piece of metal there, but I don't think there's anything here in the way of a lip of metal to be able to put them on. But hopefully I'll make them bloody fit. I wanted to change this rear view mirror as well and have the one with the light underneath. This one's in really good nick actually, really good condition. But I wanted to change it and have the one with the light underneath. My wife did message a guy, and I also messaged the guy as well. I didn't realise I had already messaged him, knowing that my wife had already messaged him. And he was local-ish and said he's put it in his car. He's now fitted it in his car, but he's still got it for sale. So he never messaged me back, but he messaged the wife back. But he's the same guy what wanted to swap his rusty Morris Minor for this, but whether or not he got a shitter on over that, I don't know, because I wouldn't let him do a swap. Anyway, that's that. So we've got P4 sun visors come in. As you all know, they're black. No, these are green actually. These are green, not black. And hopefully they'll go in and do the job, as well as the new radio, which is going to be coming soon, hopefully. So it should all be here soon. We got speakers to go in. I can't dig the speakers out at the moment. They're brand new. I bought them a long time ago. So will be going in, and the sound quality will be a bit more better anyway. Because I was going to attempt just to put a normal radio in, just a plain ordinary radio, and just wire it up to the one speaker. But I had nothing but problems finding one. They all seem to light up, but no seem to work. You know, like sound come out of them. They don't seem to pick up any radio channels. So, and the only other ones I got is a double knobber tape decks, and I don't really bother listening to tapes that much, not anymore. I mean, it's like a thing of the past now, isn't it? But so I thought I'd seen this radio. It was quite reasonably cheap. It's you can put all your cards or whatever in it, memory cards and all that crap in it, and whatever else you can put in it. It was at a cheap price. I thought, well, I'll try it. So I've ordered that, and it's on its way. Yeah, so we got the sun visors, a radio, door mirrors to go on, spotlights to go on the front, and luggage rack to go on the boot, and the other thing I really do need is, like I said, I really do need the trumpet piece for this air filter, because I don't like this. It's just a temporary fix for a minute, just temporary bodge, so the car can get some air to the carburetor. So yeah, I need one of them, and I'm trying to find one at the moment, and it's going to be a bit of a pain in the arse. There's also, I want to get the new stickers for here as well, but this is a 2.2 single carb automatic, and all the ones I seem to find on eBay always seem to be the 2.2 like manual and not an automatic one. So I've got to try and find one of those. And I want to get a new sticker because that looks a bit cack now. And like I said, I want to crack on and get the bodywork done next year, but in the meantime I'll just T-cut it back and wax it to weather protect it for the winter. Because we've had a lot of rain, and it's been quite bad at the moment. So, but she's all dry inside. None of the carpets are soaking wet. Nothing's soaking wet. They're all bone dry. I haven't looked inside the boot. So I don't know or not if it's still dry inside the boot. Yeah, it's all dry in there. There's no water flowing up the top there. Yeah, it's all dry. Yeah, all dry. Apart from this can, which is filled up with just ordinary tap water in case anything happened with the radiator. That is the only thing which is damp, but the floor is bone dry. Oh, and I got another one of them to go on as well. Looking for all my spares crap I had. I've got another one of these to go on because this one's broken here. The only thing, I've got the knobs to tighten it down, but I haven't got one of the clamps. I've only got one, so I'll have to sort something out about that. And then I've got to get some clips to re-clip all this back on here, and because they're all missing. There ain't no, actually there's one there, most of them are all missing, so I need to get some of those. I could do with new rubbers really, this one's pretty shot. And I got to clean all this back down up in here again. It's getting all covered in dirt. But yeah, she's all a little bit of rust spot there coming through. I'm going to have to treat that, get that done. And the same on the other side, but there's no holes, there's no rot. This one's sorting out again as well. But yeah, she's bone dry anyway. And that's what she's like all round inside the car. She's all dry. She don't leak like a sieve or nothing. So I'm glad of that. And all these are in good nick. So it's all in good condition. Same with the roof rail. That's all in good nick. You can tell it's had a respray in the past. You can see paint flaking off just there. So it's had a respray in the past. But you can't argue with that. Bloody leaves everywhere. Yeah, so that's just that. But yeah, I'm gonna come back in a little while and then I'll show you some of the new stuff I've got for the car for time being. So I might as well shut it all up because the battery's dead now. Well, she's out of fuel now, sorry. And yeah, but we were going to use it for shopping, but the only problem is with my missus, she don't like me parking, so I park so far away in the car park, so there's nobody else to park around me, so I got like a really good long walk to get to the shop in the car park. And I think Pete C, after seeing his video today, he's put on his short little video, I think he's going to be parking a lot further away as well, because Pete C's just had his car whacked on the side. So his Pride and Joy Cortina has been scraped on the side, and it was all caught on camera. Pete C was in the car, so yeah, it was all caught on camera, and the guy was arguing with him. So you always get one, don't you? Got to argue and say it's, well, it's only an old car, it's just a scratch and whatnot. They just don't understand, do they? They just don't understand about old classic cars. Just because they want to buy a brand new crappy piece of modern shaped plastic and drive around in a tin, don't mean to say, you know, if you hit somebody's classic car, we're going to treat it the same way. I mean, if you hit a modern car, you hit a modern car. I mean, you can go and buy a modern car anytime you want, can't you? But you buy a classic car, you know, it's your baby. After doing all the work you've done on it, especially Pete C, I mean, it's annoying, really annoying. Anyway, it's about a 4-minute long video, and he got sideswiped in the supermarket, so check it out. Anyway, I'll come back in a short while and I'll show you all the new bits and pieces I got. Alright, welcome back. Okay, now this is all the new bits I've got at the moment. Like I said, there's still stuff waiting to come. Right, these are the spotlights. I've got one in here at the moment. I ain't worth bringing the two in. I've seen one, you know what they look like. So yeah, there's the spotlights. I got the bracket, nice chrome back. I'm not going to bother with the covers, I don't think, because once I bought these up on the car, they're going to be like that. So that means the cover is going to be upside down. See, if I put them that way, it's going to be a lot of fiddling around to try and get the brackets to go round the back of them to come up through. So everybody usually just bolts them on that way. I'm not worried about the cover. It's just a cover. Hang on a sec. Ooh, sorry, I'm not seeing anything. Caught on the box. Oh, come on, cover, come on. There you go. Okay, right. As you can see, they are yellow and they've been painted yellow, but some of the yellow is coming off. So I have bought a new can of stuff to do it. This I'll just clean off with some thinners, and yeah, just some thinners should clean it all off, give it a good clean, and then I'll respray it all again with the yellow. Right, so that's that. And I've got the wiring kit as well come in, new relay and stuff like that. That's something else I forgot to mention. Right, mirrors. This is just the one for a minute. Ain't worth showing you two. Right, there's the mirror. That's the mirrors what's going on. Now it annoys me because I had a set of these back years ago and I was going to put them on my bloody Zodiac when I had it, my Mark IV Zodiac. And I sold the Zodiac and the mirrors went with the car. So it was a bit of a shame. I never even fitted them. So that's that. So like I said, I got two of those. That was a lot of money's worth, really. 50 quid for a set of mirrors. Right, there's the luggage rack. As you can see, it's a nice one. It's aluminium. It needs, certain places need buffing up, so which I'm going to buff it and see if I can put a little bit of a shine back to it. Had to buy a new piece of thread bar from B&Q because the it's all in the bag. Right, it was all in the bag for a minute. I can't even bother. It's all down there in the bag, and I can't bother if I can get it all out. Don't think I can get it all out. Oh, hang on. There we are. Got. Yeah. There's one. Yeah, there's one of them. Right. There's. As you can see, there's the bracket. That's the other piece of bracket. This is one what came with the car, and the boot lid, this fits on the boot lovely, absolutely fine. Now the brackets are meant to sit on the side down here to go to the boot lid. One on there, one on the boot. The threaded bar is not long enough, so that's the reasons why we had to go to B&Q, buy another length of threaded bar, and that should do the job lovely. And it's got its suckers as well. The suckers are all there, and yeah, so that's that. And like I said, I've got the sun visors on order. They should be here hopefully this week, along with the radio. Actually, I ordered two radios in because you get a better deal. The missus wanted one as well, and like I said, one's going in the Rover, and the other one I think the wife wants in her car. And yeah, so I've got the speakers all ready. I've had them for years. They're brand new in a box. Yeah, they're about 1980s speakers, so they should give out a good bit of sound. Yeah, so that's about it. And like I said, big thank you to all the comments, big thank you to all the subscribers. I'm sorry I got rid of the Jag. If you subscribe because of the Jag, unfortunately it needed to go. That's what's helped fund this, to get this one a bit more done. There's a little bit of a ding in that in there. Yeah, so this is to get this one done. Like I said, I didn't want the Continental kit, the spare wheel. I wanted to go for something a bit different, and I quite like the luggage rack. So that's going on instead. Yeah, so a big thank you to everybody. Sorry about, the Jag's gone. The Lada's still there, so if you're subscribed just because you want to see the Lada being done, that'll be start work on it again after Christmas, hopefully. In the meantime, these bits just go on the rover, so I'll be filming small little videos of me putting bits and pieces on the car for time being, and yeah, but yeah, it's staying anyway. The only other car I'm going to sell is my Rover 800, and I've had that now a long time, a very long time. It's got all the service history and everything that with it, all the original bits and pieces. So that's going to be going up for sale. So the money for that will help fund to get this Rover P6 finished. And then maybe then I can concentrate, carry on with the Lada on and off. That's just going to be a slow process for doing the videos, because I'm not in a rush to get that Lada finished. But in the meantime, I might look around, see if I can find something else to buy as another project, which you can jump into, drive, and hopefully be taxed and MOT exempt, because it's just a waste of money for me to have, well, the Jag, I mean, it was a waste of money for me to tax, it was a waste of money for me to MOT it the way it was. I mean, just to use a car once a month, just to go shopping, it just turned out to be a waste of money. So I'd rather just have a car which is tax and MOT exempt, and I get the fun of just working on it on the, well, whatever days I can, really. So yeah, I'm just out there looking for things, really. I'm quite tempted to find a either a Maxi, Austin Maxi, or a Morris Marina. I know a lot of you are thinking, what the bloody hell do you want one of these for? I quite like the Marina, and I quite like the Maxi. I just fancy something different, which I ain't had for a very long time. And yeah, so I'm just trying to find something like that at the right price range, hopefully MOT and tax exempt, and I can just jump into drive on and off at the same time as working on it. So it's a rolling restoration. It's like the Rover. The Rover's a rolling restoration. It's not a full, going through a full restoration, it's just a rolling restoration. And yeah, so that's that. So thank you, like I said, thank you ever so much to everybody, and all the big thank yous for you to looking around saying, don't get rid of that Rover, don't get rid of that Rover. I didn't really want to get rid of it. It was just the fact is I was having a lot of bad time. I suffer a lot of health issues as well, and things were getting on top, and I was feeling sorry for the car. It was just outside, but my heart is now back into it now. Me and the wife had a good long chat, and we're buying bits and pieces from what we sold the Jag, so we're using the money from the Jag to get the rest of the bits and pieces up together. So I'm gonna probably order the paint in as well, ready for next year, and I can start taking it apart and respraying the panels. So yeah, I will be respraying it myself. I won't be getting somebody else to do it, because that used to be my job years ago. So I ain't scared of doing it myself. And yeah, so stay tuned. Hopefully you'll see more of all these bits and pieces being fitted. I won't do it all in one day. I'll just do little videos on and off of what's being done. So if you like what you see, subscribe down the bottom, or up the top, is it? Up the top, sorry. Subscribe at the top, comment down the bottom, sorry. And let me know what you reckon, because I reckon I made the right choice to keep the Rover. So thank you very much. Ta-ta for now. Bye.